Yo, who's ready? Who's ready for a super patriotic third world military parade? All night party fest sponsored by Coinbase, sponsored by UFC, sponsored by Lockheed Martin, and the Hair Plug Emporium down on 5th Street. Make sure you ask for Gary. Who's ready? This ain't your typical military industrial complex. This is your typical party industrial complex. It's Fat Boy's birthday. And you know what that means? Let's go! Wow. This kind of sucks. What happened to that party vibe we all had going on? Oh, look, nobody's there. Where is everybody? Where did everybody go? They've all gone to Taco Tia. Taco Tia is also sponsoring this event. Where is everybody? Oh yeah, I forgot. Today they're protesting authoritarianism. Probably not a good day to have a military parade. Was this worth it, little Marco? Was this literally selling your soul to the devil? Was it worth it? Oh, look, I bet this charismatic JD Vance will fire up this audience of 20 people. My birthday party had more people.
Well, let me say to the thousands of Americans who traveled from distant towns and across state lines to be here today, this is your national capital. Welcome to Washington, D.C. We are thrilled to have you.
Oh, I heard one person yell, "Good job. Good job." It looks like Grumpy's happy. What's the matter? Oh, what's the matter? Did you spend $150 million on your 80-year-old ass just to find out people still don't like you? People are reminded, the mindless idiots who it only took 4 years for them to forget you try to overturn the government. Are you sad that these Americans who have the brain of a goldfish, the attention span of it, that they're remembering what it's like when you're president? Are you mad your party has like 5,000 people and nationwide millions are out there protesting against you? Is that what you're mad about, big boy? Look at all those people in LA. They said it was 30,000, more than 30,000 people. And big boy sitting there with a grumpy on his face. This many people do not like you. Imagine you had a birthday party and across town, someone who didn't like you had a not going to your birthday party, making fun of you, calling you names party. And the majority of the people went to the guy across town's party. I guess I'd have this sad face too. Poor guy.
Liberty and justice for all. How's it feel to be out here over the 101 with all these people honking in support of you guys?
It feels good to know. I mean, there's no reason for all of this. I mean, it's unlawful. We can't have a president who's a fucking felon, honestly. I mean, these are people who have been here.
Put that on the Chiron.
But they're human beings. They deserve rights.
Put that on the Chiron. We can't have a president that is a effing felon. See, I have a good mouth. I don't swear. Mainly because of the algorithm. Okay, this doesn't look good. Even that blue state of Salt Lake City in Utah is packed to the gills. This doesn't look good. So let's go to a couple of tweets tweeted out by Donald Trump's ballsack. Did you not know that Donald Trump shriveled up orange ballsack had its own Twitter account? Yeah, it goes by the name of Stephen Cheung. Cheung on these balls. That's how they picked the name. Amazing. It's amazing. Despite the threat of rain, over 250,000 patriots showed up to celebrate. That is amazing, Cheung. That is amazing that you would tweet that this is 250,000 people. Where did you learn to count, my guy? Stephen Cheung bravely out here shattering stereotypes. Shattering the stereotype that all Asians are good at math because obviously the so-called No Kings protest. No, that's what they're called. not so-called, have been a complete and utter failure. Really, the blue state of Salt Lake right here. Crazy. With minuscule attendance? Yeah, that looks minuscule to me. Who are you talking to? Who reads this? It is sad Democrats and liberals would rather support criminals and illegals instead of celebrating the 250th anniversary of our great U.S. Army and Donald Trump's birthday, which this was really about. Why don't you just write that, ballsack? But many more Americans are commemorating our brave military men and women who have given the ultimate sacrifice, who those continue to serve our country, because that's what this was about. As every soldier goes past him, has to wave, hi, President. You know what I mean? Like it's Chuck E. Cheese. Some 8-year-old's birthday. No one's gonna believe some shriveled up Donald Trump ballsack that's not good at math. Now, we're gonna need something else, right? We're gonna need, you know what I need? Let's see if I have any on me. Yeah, we're gonna need a token. We're going to need a token to throw into the machine because, after all, Fox News knows that what good are tokens if you never spend them, right? And then after we spend this token, we'll have him come up with a fake-ass story about how everybody wants to be in the military now. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds like good programming for tonight, Fox exec. Here's a raise.
There is no doubt in my mind that this will go down in history as the moment that lit a match in this country. The feeling in this crowd
Not the way you think.
is the text messages that I'm receiving from all my loved ones from all across the country, friends saying that they want to serve, that they love their country. You saw the many faces of the people that were singing that serve in our country. All
Why
different
lie?
Shades, hair textures, everything. Because there is one thing that unites us all, and that is that flag. It's the red, white, and blue. I'm just
so
excited.
patriotic.
I'm excited for what's to come for our country. You're going to see it in the recruitment numbers go up tenfold. You can bank on it.
I used to wonder why slavery lasted so long. I don't wonder anymore. I'd have put my phone on silent. You know why? Because so many family members are sending me texts saying they want to be at the military now. My 80-year-old grandma texted me up. She said, after this parade, I know my hip shot. I know I can barely walk, but I want to sign up to the military. My 16-year-old nephews, they can't wait to go to another foreign war. They can't wait to go to Iran. Get their legs blown off. That's what they want, all because they saw this, right? This is what he says, light a match. Pretty cool stuff. This would definitely make me want to join the military and get PTSD. My phone is dead. Look at it. The battery's dead because so many people texted me. I have gone over my plan. My data plan. And I have unlimited data. That's how many people have texted me. The clear fake stories. It just shows you that Fox News is like, whatever. Just go out there and make some stuff up. Look, man, you're out there for a reason. So talk about the black thing a little bit, okay?
Saw the many faces of the people that were singing that serve in our country, all different shades, hair textures, everything. Because there is one thing that unites us all, and that is that flag. It's the red, white, and blue.
No, you can stop.
I'm
You said
just
the part
excited.
why we put
I'm
you out
excited for
there.
what's to
All
come
right.
for our country. You're gonna see it
Yes.
in the recruitment numbers.
Black people
go
in the
up
military.
tenfold.
Good job.
You can bank on it.
Let her glaze his
And this
balls
was
a little bit now.
historic night, Lawrence, a historic celebration of the 250 years of our United States Army, older than our country itself. And to your point, the feeling here was electric. The finale of the fireworks, it was
The
incredible.
finale.
It's difficult to describe, too, like the charged feeling in the air. The storm.
It's difficult for me to describe to you the electricity that fireworks brought to this. The greatest part of this $150 million parade were the $5,000 we spent on fireworks at the end. Congratulations. Where is Doge? Sure, I lied about my entire family going into the military after this parade, but is there a way that we can somehow lose just a little bit more credibility? Let's see.
With us now is former Defense Intel Agency officer Rebecca Koffler. Rebecca, what are your thoughts tonight on the incredible symbolism and the messaging that we saw here tonight from the Commander-in-Chief on the Army's 250th birthday?
I am so excited, Emily and Lucas Tomlinson. Everybody, like, this is incredible. Finally, the United States is back.
Where was it?
I want to really thank all of our
When a drunk Russian starts telling you your country's back, you might be
sacrificing their lives. Literally, their families have been.
How do you sacrifice your life figuratively?
Most of the time for the past quarter of a century, because of the mismanagement of the administrative states, they've been fighting these foreign wars. But with our new in chief, Donald J. Trump,
all right, that's enough of a drunk Russian. A drunk Russian spitting Putin talking points. And guess what? Guess what this lady does? That's right. She advises Trump's CIA. Are you surprised? Because you shouldn't be surprised. Here's her LinkedIn. It says she's drunk. Her motto is, I'm drunk, but I'm not silent. Pretty much what that segment is. 5,000 people. $150 million squandered. The only thing that can make this party better is some sponsorships. Whoop-de-whoop.
Special thanks to our sponsor, Coinbase.
Companies have begun to directly sponsor, and I use sponsor in heavy quotes. We all know where this money's going to. You're still going to have to pay taxes. None of this money's actually going to the military. It's going to the guy who's making billions and billions of dollars being president. He takes a pay cut. He doesn't take $250,000. Sure, he's extorted us for almost $5 billion. But he takes a pay cut. Walmart, Lockheed Martin, UFC, Coinbase, Palantir, old Peter Thiel's company. Peter Thiel, I have your social security number, I have your blood type, I have how you voted for the last 40 years, that Peter Thiel. Amazon, all sponsors, and the Hair Plug Emporium on 5th Street. Ask for Gary. They are all sponsoring the United States military. That's right. These people pay Donald Trump money to put their badges on the troops. And famed wife beater Dana White. I think he's done some other stuff in his life, but the thing he's most famous for me is beating his wife in public at a UFC pay-per-view. I didn't know they were on the card. He takes it a step further, stepping away from leaving Mark Zuckerberg in the dungeon he's locked him into. Dana White Power was using the troops to sell his shitty energy drink. A soldier in uniform is handing out free cans of Form Energy, an America 250 sponsor co-owned by Dana White. A rep from the company was taking a selfie with the soldier handing the products out. This is where we are at. And if seeing the troops being used like racing cars right before you send them to Iran to get blown up, if that's disturbing to you, you see right there, Gary, the Hair Plug Emporium. It's even on this troop. Even Russian branding got in on this deal. This is disturbing to you. There's a good reason for that. And this is the part of the episode where we all have to learn something. Boo! Boo! I don't want to learn anything. Well, you might already know it, but we're going to learn something. State corporatism under Mussolini. In fascist Italy, he built a corporatist economy known as a cooperative association, right? Oligarchs. This is where the employer and employee syndicates were formally tied into state policy, heavily regulated, and required government approval. Listen to this, required government approval for nearly all business decisions. Every single large corporation in this country right now is bending the knee to Trump because he has the ability to squash them out of existence, whether it's Paramount, and their merger. So no one could say anything bad about Trump in their news stations. Whether it's ABC settling that lawsuit they'd already won for $25 million, or the 50 other examples. This is Mussolini's corporative association. This is the oligarchy. Business his leaders not only funded the Nazi rise to power, but sustained it, enjoying increased profits while politics and policy aligned with their interests. This parade featured sponsorship from big tech, defense contractors, and consumer brands, as I mentioned. This mirrors historical patterns. Military rearmament driving corporate profit. Critics point to this as corporate national alignment that blurs public, state, and private commercial interests, raising concerns over militarizing branding and political messaging. We just watched America's first military parade, and it was sponsored by the corporations. Exemplified perfectly by this senior citizen, this 80-year-old man filling up his depends as he waits for the corporations to run their ads over the top of this military parade. It's like this, you want to buy a Jeep? Sure, let's just hope Donald Trump, this is my honest hope, he wants to go down this path. Let's just hope that Donald Trump gets the full Mussolini experience. I'm not going to put the picture up. I don't want to break any of YouTube's rules. But I'll tell you what. I don't like waiting in line for Space Mountain for an hour. But if Donald Trump gets the full Mussolini treatment, I will wait in that line for 3 hours. Maybe 3 hours and 10 minutes. And I will have a loogie ready when it's my time to step up. Go ahead and look up that picture if you want. I'm not going to put it up.
And I mean, for Donald Trump, it was a triumph. That was his idea. No one really was that into it as he was. And yet, as you said, he didn't make it about himself.
No one was into it as much as Donald Trump was into it. That is what every woman who's had the unfortunate obligation to have sex with this man has said about him. Bret Baier decided to play the confused slut role. There's no king here, right? Why are they protesting? Why are they protesting the army? Bret Baier, you confused slut. You know what I mean? I think that's what we should call him. That's a pretty good name. Well, let's see. Why were they protesting the army? That other lady said Donald Trump didn't want, he wanted the whole focus to be on the army. Interesting. Oh, look, they're bringing him a gift as they sing happy birthday to him. You know what I mean? There you go. It's just a coincidence that Donald Trump is the president and they had the military parade on his birthday. That's just a coincidence. I'm Bret Baier. I'm the one you could trust on this network. So there you have it, folks. America's most expensive birthday party ever that nobody asked for and like 10,000 people went to. If you gave me $150 million to throw a birthday party, I think I could do a better job. I think there would be some strippers. You know, this is the only stripper we have here. And I think she's retired. We got tanks. We got corporate logos. We got drunk Russians. And we got Fox News anchors whose phones are so dead because everybody texted him at the same time saying, how do I sign up for the military? I want this right now. But hey, at least we learned something today. When you mix military pageantry with corporate sponsorship and have the authoritarian vibes in the background, you get exactly what history warned us about. Exactly what I'm talking about. It's just with better production value. Is it though? I don't think this had very good production value. All it really had was energy drinks. The troops came out to sling Dana White's energy drink for $150 million. Congratulations, Republicans. If you like and subscribe right now, I'll hook you up with Gary down at the Hair Plug Emporium. I'll give you 20% off. 20% off your 60% off hairline. The Chud Report.
Trump is the new Adolf.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. The people that joined the live yesterday. That was kind of nice. I know I only have lives when terrible things are happening, but it was nice to talk to you. It's been a long time since we've been live. And the people that became members during that live, that was awesome because this channel's only going to get better for you as a member because lives are the low point. I know I say it too much. But thank you for joining, and thank you for being here, and thank you for making this channel such a community, you know? I know you guys. When I see you guys comment, I'm like, hey, I know that guy. This guy comments this. This guy comments this. It's fun. So, We're in this together. The Judd Report.
There is no earthly force more powerful than the brave heart of a U.S. infantryman